There was a point in my life where I did talk like the New York City people about what them say. Yo, I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Shorty shit kind of fat. Yeah. Like. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned in to one of the best podcasts out there on YouTube, Spotify, you fucking name it.
True.
Here we go, Millennial View. I am your host, Sprint Ravers. And today is a very good day because I have one of the very special guests that I've been trying to get for over the years. Like, I'm talking, we were supposed to interact on IG Live and it never happened. But better late than never because no, he is a guest on the Millennial View Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Gully Chris.
Pull up! Yo, Sprint. Big up yourself, bro.
Oh, go on, my general.
Oh, go on, you good? Yo, what is
I see him with
crazy white Jamaican dancer. Is he really Jamaican? Oh, God.
If you guys aren't familiar with the video, this man has a video on YouTube saying, what is it called?
Crazy white Jamaican dancer.
How much views does that have?
What was it, 700,000?
700,000 views.
Jesus.
That's goals. And mind you, it wasn't planned, right?
It wasn't planned. It was a video where we just have fuck around and just not even take. We wasn't even taking the dancing serious. Isn't me? We just I was just like, you know how you do skip to my little smooth. I was like, you know, going like some of y'all madman. Like
freestyle, yo, to do an improvised video and you get enough view, bro. Like that's godlike.
Yeah, but the serious video them get the 100 views and that's
nobody know check in for the serious.
Like, yo, come on, dog.
Dog.
Them love the joke video, but the serious one, them like, come on.
Right, yo, don't worry yourself, bro, because this is where we're gonna, you know, enlighten the people with some knowledge on how, you know, you got into this dancehall and the content that you put out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you're from Connecticut?
Yeah. Born and raised in Connecticut. I live outside of Stamford, Connecticut, so of course the wrestling fans know exactly the headquarters.
Big up to my WWE, my fellow WWE fans, because I'm also a fan of WWE as well.
We are some and we be talking about wrestling on Instagram.
Yo, even like when we be sharing like the damn post from Best Pro Wrestling, yo, like that PH, that's still,
especially the botches too when they be.
Have you ever been to a live?
I actually did. The first time I went was in '99. It was a house show. I was 8 going on 9. That was as Dudley Boys was there. DX was still together.
Yeah.
And I didn't go to another one until my brother brought me to 2008 Royal Rumble. I was there when John.
And that was when John Cena came out number 30. Yeah.
Yo, I swear to God, the crowd go sick.
Yeah. Because every time I watch it on YouTube, I'm like, damn, he got the biggest pop out of like everybody.
Yeah, and then my third and last one, oh no, not my last. I went to 2011 Survivor Series. CM Punk beat Del Rio for the title. And The Rock was helping Cena against Truth and Miz.
Yeah.
And then the last one was NXT 2019. When Gargano won the title, yo. I was like, yo, this shit was crazy.
You see,
but that was at only like 4. That's it, 4 shows. You know what I mean?
I've never been to any live WWE event.
Oh,
wow. I mean, I pay for like pay-per-views and stuff, but I've never been to a live event. I don't know why, but I'd still go to one today because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really like tuned into the current. You know, I'm subscribed to the channel. Don't get me wrong.
That's the only time I watch YouTube. I'm not gonna sit down for trios.
Yeah.
My ADHD's not gonna no.
Yeah, and it's funny because that's the complaints that I be seeing on these other wrestling channels on YouTube. Is like, oh, nobody wants to sit for 3 hours to watch this event, so that's why the ratings go down. You get me? But even with cause I think Nitro, it was the same thing. Like Nitro went for 3 hours. Yeah,
and that's when they said. I remember Kevin Nash was like, oh, that's when it kind of started.
Yeah. Going down.
Yeah.
Well,
so
But yeah, so maybe we get into it. The dancehall now, people, right? So, from my understanding, right, you weren't born and raised in Jamaica, correct?
Yep.
Where were you born and raised? You were born and raised in Connecticut.
Yeah.
And your family's from
Greece.
Yep. So what inspired you to get into the dancehall space? Like, did you grow up listening to the music? Did you want to learn the dances that you see in the music videos? Like, what was it that brought you into our industry? I say our because I am a dancehall enthusiast myself.
Yep.
So what is it that brought you into the space?
So definitely, so the part of Connecticut where I'm at is Southwest Connecticut, of course, like we just said. So I'm closer to the New York side. It's more diverse, different culture. Like it's all different cultures. I grew up in South Norwalk, so it's after Stanford, and around 2001. So mind you, I was born 1990, so I'm 30 right now. 2001 at summertime, my good friend, my friend Jerome, he moved a few doors down from us, and his mom and his dad from Jamaica, and he was born here in New York, and they left before 9/11. Yeah, so before that happened, and being from where we from, like back in the day, it was considered the ghetto where I grew up,
right?
Like the hood and shit like that, but nothing compared to like New York kind of like hoods, but like, you know, we didn't come from much. So mind you, I was already used to being like the only white kid, Greek kid around anybody. All my friends were black,
right?
And I grew up listening to hip hop, so I was into hip hop before, of course. So, but when he came, we're welcoming. We're not like these other people like who want to test your gangster, who want to bully you. I was always a welcoming person. I never had the feeling of trying to be better than somebody or trying to pick on somebody because they're new. You know, he's new to the area, like, so I got to know him, and I would hang out with him, and then sometimes his parents would speak, and I'm like, yo, what are they saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, some words are English, but I can't quite get it.
Yeah.
And both my parents are from Greece,
right?
But they divorced when I was born. I got two brothers and a sister, but you know they divorced when I was born. So my mom was working a lot, so I would go hang out sometimes at my friend's house. My brothers were at work, but when he came, it was like a connection, like yo, this I'm a brother, I'm a brother, this dog, like it was like, yo, this is, I don't know, we just became like the best of friends,
right? So
I would hear every day, and I'd ask, yo, what does that mean? Like they would say something, I'm like, you know, someone I got a story, like, you know, I want to pick up some oats or something, right? I'm like, they would say it fast. I'm like, yo, you want to pick up some goats? What?
Yeah.
Like, but that's just me being, I'm just throwing some humor in that, but I would ask, what does this mean? In certain words, you know what I mean? Because, you know, you just don't understand. And then I'd learn, and the next thing we know, like, his dad's playing music, his mom's playing music, and I'm like, yo, this shit is bumping. And I'm like, yo, this shit is just fire. And we weren't like really watching music videos, but let me tell you this, I started learning patois. And then as soon as Sean Paul dropped that Give Me the Light video, I fell in love. Well,
that one song
with the culture, I fell in love. Because I don't want to say I'm fall in love with a man. Why?
Yeah.
No, fall in love with Sean Paul.
Nobody nothing love. No boy nothing love, man. You see me?
Why? No, but
when they know them stuff now, you see.
So and I also forgot to mention ADD. I always loved dancing. My mom would teach me Greek dancing. Before that, okay, and then I was always doing the hip hop dances, like whatever I saw on TV. My brother was a hip hop dancer back in the days. He graduated high school '92, so right now my brother's like 45. So he was 46. Shit. So he was in a dance crew back in the day, but they was doing like, the old school shit. They was pop lock and they was popping B-boy shit.
Yeah.
So that kind of runs in the blood. My mom was a dancer. She loved dancing.
Okay.
So that's how I got. And then I saw the dance moves in the video.
Right.
And something about it just like made me just. And then every time them play a video and I saw it dance, I'm like, yo, Jerome, make we practice this, yo.
Yeah.
Like I was 12 years old, fucking 11 years old. 11, yeah, well, yeah, because 11 going on 12 and then 12 going on 13, and then fucking Elephant Man dropped Punny River. Yo, we was killing it. I remember they had a house party. And we played it, and we was like, Pundy River. And I was a little fatty too as a kid, so I was like, really that Pundy belly, Pundy.
Yeah. Well, my boy have big belly at the elephant dance. No, I don't know nothing still. So now I get like intrigued when I see people that that aren't Jamaican get really in tune to our culture. It warms my heart because they're paying their respect to it.
Exactly.
However, I've seen some Jamaicans like to look at those kind of people kind of funny. So have you ever like encountered any Jamaicans that would look at you funny like, oh, why is this dude dancing to dancehall? He's not Jamaican. Like, did you feel like any form of rejection from them?
Actually, I never felt rejection, but there was a few people that kind of like, you know what I mean? Like one time, I was the first time I got really popular. I actually went out to this club in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Okay. It's not too far from where I'm at. I didn't know about the party scene, so I know Bridgeport. I have enough Jamaicans, so shout out to the Bridgeport crews. But so I went out there because I met someone who's out there, and like they showed a flyer and they was gonna go, but they didn't go. So nobody I danced, dog, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is not what I see in the videos. Yeah. Because I didn't know that there's different crowds. You have the stush crowd, you have the mixed crowd, you have the dance house crowd, you have the younger crowd. Yeah. I went there, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I went to house parties before I went to this club, and mind you, I was 19 and they let me in.
Oh shit.
And so, but it was 18 and up. 18, they put the thing on your wrist and say, yo, you can't drink nothing or something. Oh, okay. Oh no, they don't. If you have the thing on your wrist, they know you could drink. If not, you can't. Oh, okay. But me I'm not a drinker anyway. Yeah.
None of them something like that. Yeah.
So I'm just sitting there like, yo, nobody know dance. So I'm gonna start dancing. Yo, the biggest forward. I swear to God, if there was like smartphones around them time then, yo, I swear to God, it probably would have went viral too, because the whole place did have gone mad. Everybody was like, yo, who are you? They asked me like, yo, where you come from? You know what I mean? A few people say, yo, yeah, white Jamaican. I'm like, nah. I said Greek American, but I grow with Jamaicans. Yeah. Like,
and see, that's what I want to educate some of the people on out there that are not familiar with, some of the different skin colors. I could say there are white Jamaicans in Jamaica, believe it or not, people. Also Chinese. My favorite, because got your one right. One of my friends them tell me say, oh, them go up on the road and them buck up in a Chinese, them buy food, and then they heard the Chinese man talk, say, oh, what him say, oh, what y'all talk about? And then my friend look on him like, wait, what you just said? I'm like, him say, oh, you mean, what y'all talk about, brother? Happened to you. And then I'm like, yo, yes, there's Chinese Jamaicans, yo, like, I thought you were Jamaican. I thought, yo, when I first, like, went through his profile, I thought he was Jamaican, because that's how you know, like, yo, I know, like, there's different, skin tone. Not every Jamaican gonna have dark skin. Not every Jamaican gonna have brown skin. You see me? Yeah, I have some people. Yeah, I have some people who look like Indian.
Oh yeah,
and you wouldn't even fucking know.
Yeah, the stereotype, like, oh my God, or Indian, and next thing what you try say, I try this man.
Exactly. You're walking out of school and you see the Indian, you're gonna be like, would you like some change? And then I say, pussy.
Yo, man, the baddest Indian on the planet. Yo,
Yo, it's like you guys gotta like really know, like, yo, not everybody is dark or brown, you know, Jamaica.
But funny thing, I used to work at the grocery store, right? I worked at ShopRite.
Yeah.
And I was helping people.
Yeah.
It's like, and these are two older Jamaican men. They didn't know me.
Yeah.
So I say, yo, ask him about the sale. Oh, I don't know if him know about no sale. I was like, maybe if you ask me, you know. And no man, the two of them.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
And there was like, because all jokes aside, like, most of the time the manager knows like the sales by heart. We just work. At least he knows. You see, this is the reason why some of these Americans are going like I said, them know everything. Even people from outside know that the workers don't usually know everything about the store. You're not gonna know all the sales on shit like that. The manager knows most of the time, but sometimes we know the sales like, oh, if you look for water, okay, aisle 15, for example. You know what I mean? That's the thing about the culture. Like 98%, 99%. Never get rejection. Some people say some dumb shit. That's everybody. Like one time someone said, yo, you learn the dancing pon Passa Passa DVD. You say, yo, you watch Passa Passa DVD. I said no. I said, listen. I was like, no, I actually grew up in. He was like, really? I was like, but it was on YouTube, so you're kind of right. I did kind of learn from Passa Passa.
I mean, nothing wrong with that still, bro.
If you're there foreign, even the Jamaicans, them like they gotta learn it from YouTube and shit like that.
Exactly.
So I was like, that's how I learned. But I was like, I got into it because my best friend, and I said from I was 11, basically. Yeah. You know what I mean? So 10, 11, 10 going on 11. Yeah, because it's 2001. I was 10 going on 11. My birthday's the 21st of September. So I was 10 days after. I remember celebrating my birthday 10 days after 9/11. It was kind of like, oh shit. Yeah. It was like my 10th birthday. No, my 11th birthday. Oh, okay.
Yeah, building crash on normal birthday just
reached. Shit was sad, yo.
Yeah.
But yeah, so some people did that, and then of course, sometimes you have some people on the internet. I chat them fucker because they don't want to do them research. You see me? I had there was a person that I knew. You know what I mean? She said, "Yo, that's crazy how you grew up with the culture." She was like, "Your vibration, I mean, it's quote unquote spiritual. Oh, your vibration is so high that you vibrate with all types of people." And then, speaking of the crazy white Jamaican dancer viral video, the other one when me I danced to Taking a Ride, ride. And that's when people went crazy. And I didn't know how to edit. If me didn't put my name on that video, dog, and Kevin Hart wife shared that video, and T-Bars from shared the video. Bro, I didn't know how to edit, so I didn't know how to put my name on the video. The amount of people would share that, yo, I swear to God, if I knew how to put the watermark, it reached so many people. Well,
I mean that's actually like, take that as a lesson, people, that it is very important to network because you never know who the hell is watching you.
Exactly. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like just the other day, I had a friend of mine. She recommended me to Clubhouse, and Clubhouse, So. And I feel like that's gonna be like, you know, the next big thing if, you know, God forbid IG goes out of style. Clubhouse is there, so it's kind of good that I got my hands on it. I'm still not familiar on how to use it really, because every time I join a room, it's like we can't talk. So if somebody wanna, you know, drop something in the comments below on how to use Clubhouse, that would be highly appreciated. Please and thank you.
Like when people.
Yeah, like they don't want to help and be like, yo, when I can't fuck off, you know? Jesus Christ.
You can fuck off, please.
Yo, for real, man. But that me really want to know and say, yo, networking is very important. Now, what me really like, right?
Hope say IG don't go out of style because I love
hope not, bro. Yo, you know how much blood clot follower I have.
How much you depend know? Like 3 toes or 4?
3.8K.
Yeah, I'm on.
Yo, has your IG been lagging? Like,
yo, my IG it's been fucking up. I'm on 10K. Yo, the beginning of the year, it said I had 12. I'm like, did I go viral again?
That's what I'm saying. Yo,
and then check back again. It said 10. I'm like, yo, fuck you. You brought my hopes up for no reason.
Yo, my shit went up to 4K, and I was like, weird. I saw Millennial View, our boss. Jesus Christ.
That would have been great. I'm like, yo.
Right.
You talk about real things. See, when I watch the Millennial View, you know, you have some people that want to create content, but they suck up to people just so they can get views and shit. Yo,
bro,
you talk about the issues with everything. So that's the reason. Exactly. That's the one thing I like like, and that's me too. Like, especially when it comes down to anything. Like, I don't just see, especially with all these damn politics. I don't even want to. I said, don't even refer to me with any of the red or the blue.
Yeah, exactly. Yo,
he's
like,
an alien.
Yo, there's a variety of topics. Me nah do it for the clout or anything like that. Me nah do it. Me just spread the knowledge. For Uno. I care less if I don't get that much view, you see me? Yeah. Because even my views go up and down. Yo, I know nothing, bro. God, like...
Especially with the dancing, like, I could have done more shit. And I'm not trying to, badmouth anybody, but they were telling me ways to get popular. And I said, I'm not trying to do that to get popular. I love woman, but, like, I'm not into the whole overexposure, like, doing videos with girls at twerk and, like, all this... Are them showing more than, you know what I mean?
Oh, they're telling you to collaborate with.
Yeah, like, try to do like reactions to like twerking videos or like, I'm like, I don't want to do that shit.
Yo, you see, bro, that them want you for though. Them don't want you for go in at the passion.
Yeah, like,
you get me?
I want to dance, and like most of the times when we dance, dog, I swear to God, I like to try to dance to people who are up and coming. Yeah, and like are artists when they're really that big, because my experience is you dance to some of these big artists' song and then you post it, you share it, you try tag them out. Most of the time them not share it.
Have you ever thought about being in a music video, a dancehall music video?
I was, and I tried to, I don't know, maybe they just didn't like me that much, but I met Conscience in 2014 in my song called Physically Fit, and then we met up at some club in New York. I was with my friend Jasmine, and I don't know if you know Jason Facey. He's kind of popular. He lives out in LA. He was living in Connecticut at the time. He's from Jamaica, but he was going to school in Connecticut, and that's how I met him. We were in the trying to dance in the video, but notice me and him not really in it, and says that it's kind of like a girl song, but him did have the dancers. Conscious is cool as fuck from me to 2014, but it was just I tried to be in it more. But some people said they saw me for I saw myself for 3 seconds, I say. But it's alright. I try to do some music video and shit like that, but yeah. But
yeah, I mean, it's all good, yo. Like, cause for after watching the first video with the where we tip on town, street vibes, like straight jeans on fit. Yo, like when I saw that, I'm like, yo, who wouldn't want somebody that's that's not Jamaican, that's white in a dancehall music video, like, because I'm gonna play the video for you guys right now. I want you guys to watch this. This came out 2 years ago. I mean, not 2 years ago, 10 years ago.
Yeah, late 2010.
Late 2010. We're gonna play the video for you guys, and you tell me, does this man not deserve to be in a dancehall music? So you've been to Jamaica
one time.
When was this?
This was 2012.
Okay.
I went with he's kind of a underground really artist in Gambino. He's from Mandeville.
Mandeville, okay.
So that's where we went. He brought me out there. He was like, yo, big up yourself, Gambino, if you know what I mean. So it was beginning of 2012. It was like January, and I was only there for like 5-6 days. We saw like parts, but they were too busy like setting up for the party and shit like that. But some things didn't go as planned. So, but I never get forgot the beach and shit like that. It sucks, but you know what I mean. But it's alright. I got to meet some of him in family, and there's some people I met out there that like, with the whole dancing thing.
Bro, you're 30, so trust me, you have time for experience.
I wish I
could.
I wish I could have went more, but the financial situation is like. Like, where was I gonna go? I can't afford, like...
I'm in the same situation.
Yeah,
everybody that on Instagram, some fly overseas, them fly in the sky, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just like...
Congratulations for you, I'm not jealous, but...
Yeah, bad mind, but... Exactly. Because I look at it like, yo, Jaja, we don't have money for spend, bro.
Yeah, money for spend. Spend
enough money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my gosh.
I'm gonna trace back to what you said about growing up with your boy Jerome. I like, you never ask him to teach patois, because patois is something that isn't taught. Patois is something that's picked up. So the fact that you were surrounded by him, every single day, it's like you adjusted to it and you stuck with that. Yeah. That's a part of you now. Yeah. You get me?
Exactly.
And I feel like I can speak for all Jamaicans. We accept you.
Yeah.
You get me? We accept you because you have some stubborn people that be like, oh well, he wasn't born and raised, whatever. You guys know I spoke about this season premiere of the Millennial View,
the whole culture vultures and shit.
Yeah. I think that's the first generation, because, I wasn't born in Jamaica, I was born here. Fun fact.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that?
Oh, I thought... But you went back.
No, I was never born. I was never born there. I never went to school on there, nothing.
Oh shit.
I just picked everything up from my mom because she kept the tradition on here in foreign still.
Oh shit.
So it's like, some people really like off rip. It's, which part you come from? I'm gonna say, I'm born in a foreign.
Yeah.
Allah y'all tell.
Because
man, a big man thing me I talk, Yeah.
That means say your mother teach you good, because I would have assumed because...
I mean, she didn't teach me, that's the thing.
I mean, not teach her, but like, the way, it's like the vibe, so sometimes it's just some Jamaicans, that were born here.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like you can tell that they was born here.
Yeah.
I thought
she made sure that I was, one of them still.
Yeah.
But born in the United States.
United States.
You get me? So
in New York, you was born and raised in New York.
New York City, yeah. New York.
So you gotta start talking like this. What you talking about?
I don't even. It's funny. It's funny because there was a point in my life where I kinda did talk like the New York City people about what them say. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Shorty shit kind of fat. Like.
I'm not gonna hold you. I swear to God. And then me coming from Connecticut, especially Southwest Connecticut, it's like there's a lot of similarities. That's why when I went to Atlanta, they all thought I was from like either Jersey or New York. Yeah. But we pronounce our R's a little more. Right. You feel me? Mm-hmm. See, I said I pronounce a little more. Yeah. New York like more. Yeah. You see me? So like, but like when I say talking, I'm like talking. Compared to like what you talking about? Right. Compared to New York, like what you talking about? Like right. Shit, relax. Should be.
Now I wanted to ask. So you're into dancehall and you're a dancehall dancer. Your family when they noticed that you were into that culture, did they ever question you as to like why is it that you're into the culture? Like we didn't grow up that way. We didn't grow up listening to it that way. Do they look at you differently that you embrace the dancehall space?
Yeah, my mom kicked me out of the house. She said, "Okay, you want to be Jamaican? Go to Jamaican." This man. Imagine.
Yo, what I said, Jaja?
God, Jamaica, come in and want to see her. I'm like,
Yo.
oh shit. Nah. My mom was just like, yeah. She says she was like, that's amazing. She was like, it's dancing, and then you dance, I dance, and the culture is, you know what I mean. I coming from Greece, we never, because Greece is mostly like people that look like me anyway. But she was like, we never experienced any kind of racism. We never I saw sometimes you have some of the Africans that move to Greece and they work from different. I think like mostly like Eastern Africa because the whole Orthodox religion. But a lot of Africans are living in Greece and they work and they vibe with each other.
Right.
Like so she never really. She was just like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
She was like, it's cool that, how I came here and you got people of different ethnicities, cultures, kind of like coming together and like learning. So like, instead of being ignorant, like how we see on the news, we're actually taking the time out to learn.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that's why I like to say, like the whole culture vulture argument on cancel culture shit, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's important to know, to know certain things about Jamaica. Like, I'm not much of a history person.
Yeah.
I wasn't that great in school. You know what I mean? ADHD, whatever. So, I mean, but it's good to try to know the history of dancehall, history of even Jamaica and Greece. Like, I still, to this day, learn shit about Greece that I didn't know because I didn't get the chance to learn that. But I'm always willing to learn about everything. It's not like, but like you said, some people, don't want to.
They don't want to do them research.
They don't want to do the research, and that's what I've heard stories like some people in the dancehall culture that are from like Europe and shit like that, only in it for like the fame, and they're not willing to learn the history. They're kind of in it for their own personal like greed or whatever. Right. Like me, sure, I would love to get popular. That way people can know the story about how someone like me grew up. And how Jamaican culture kind of like took me out of a certain path of life. Because growing up in that area of South Norwalk, there was gang activity. And I grew up with a lot of those kids, and I consider them good friends because I grew up seeing them since I was young.
Right.
And I was kinda going down that life.
Right.
I was basically almost in it. You know what I mean? But there was an experience I had. I didn't get jumped or anything, but just seeing I was working with somebody, and I was selling a little bit of weed here and there, trying to make some money because I didn't like really, sometimes you just want something to eat, so you just want to make some little extra money, and then the money get, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I said, all right, do I want to risk my life for just making like $100 a week or some shit, like, or a couple hundred? Yeah. So I just said, all right, I'm not gonna get down with that, and plus. And there was a few other people that was involved in the crew that like, listen, like, not everybody, it's not your style. Like, they were like, yo, you get along with even everybody, you get along with the hood that we beefing with. I got along with people that was Crip, Blood, and other hoods. So it was just like, for me, I was like, you know what? I might as well just not even mix myself up with that.
Yeah, it don't make no sense, bro.
So in a way, if anybody has something weird to say, like a former friend of mine who, like, like I said, was praising me for being, a part of the culture, turned around after that video went viral. I swear to God, that the Joyride video should just switch up and say, oh, you're a culture vulture, you're stealing from the culture, you just want to get views on your platform. I'm just like, but you know I grew up with the culture though. It's not like I make money and I'm thieving food off somebody else's plate. You know what I mean? But in a way, I owe to dancehall in a way, you know what I mean? And that's just me just paying homage as much as I can, saying who inspired all the dancers before me inspired me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I could have maybe just taken that gang life or the wrong life, and then God knows, jail, whatever.
Jail, dead, you name it. And now, with that, right? With a person try to call it a culture vulture and them something. First of all, man for tell that man there to suck himself because a woman tell her to go suck herself, fuck off. Why? Because you have Europeans that are madly in love with dancehall, right? Because your sister Cool Ravers him keep workshop and him teach all like bumbuckler people to know the dance them, right? Big up Cool Ravers, big up the whole of Ravers Clavers same way. You don't know all the things go outside because Sprint Ravers is.
It's Sprint Ravers.
But yeah, like it's not, you're not being a culture vulture, bro, God, because you have people that try to get into the style, but they don't know the fucking history of dancehall. Them not do them research.
Yeah, and it's important to at least, because if you're not doing the research, it kind of shows that you don't care. Right. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of them that do their, you know, I'm not going to, you know, I don't want none of them to think that, you know. But, you know, but there are some people like that, though. Like, they probably just trying to do it for the views, possibly make some money and just vulture off of it. You know what I mean? But, like, I would never, like, for example, I told her, you know, we had our little argument. I was like, if me ever get booked, like, if I got booked a couple times, like, especially even in Queens, I, you know, Merrick, and then big up to Flavor Music, Flavor Kid. He lives out here in Queens, and he booked me a couple times. It was a Wednesday night. I think Sky. You know the place? Sky.
Sky Lounge.
I think Sky Lounge. You know, it was a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
But it was mostly like, it was mostly a crowd that, you know, they don't really dance, but I got forward. Like, the people that they were showing me love. You know, he paid me. You feel me? And I promoted it, but that's different. It's not like some me I got Jamaica and I try to teach, and then, like, you know what I mean, I take the food from the dancers them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't think, like, I would do that in Jamaica. Right. If I get booked in Jamaica for a party or event, that's different. But like, for go there so and live and then try to, you know what I mean, like, oh,
tech teaching people, too?
Yeah. Well, you know, some people find me more music because I'm the outsider and I fell in love with the culture, so I think I might. Get out my way. You know, out my way.
Yeah, that's extra.
That's extra in my opinion. Now, if I get booked for your event and do like a cool, like a hosting, like with a dance class with somebody else who's teaching, that's different. But not like trying to go down there and like me personally, because, you know, speaking of bias, I feel like if there was a competition, I think in Jamaica, not really. I don't know, but that's why, like, I would never try to. I want to say I'm not afraid of competition. Like, if I lose, I lose.
Yeah.
We had there was like certain like small competitions that we had in New York, like Brooklyn, like against like Gio de Danza and like Ground Zero. Like they won, and I remember I got like third place, and I was like, I felt like
that's top 3, bro.
That's top, and I was like, I approached one of the judges. I was like, yo, I really appreciate how you guys weren't biased, because some people would probably just saw that me being white or whatever, Greek, an outsider knowing the dances, right? Dude would have just gave me first place. So that I don't like the bias. Just tell me if someone's better than me, then someone's better than me. I got no problem having a friendly clash. I'm all about a friendly clash. I don't want no, you know, stupid like enemy clash like, well, we have beef. Nah, but like a friendly clash. If me lose. At least, you know, say me love dancing. I don't give a You know what I mean? Yeah. But that's the thing.
Yeah, true. But Gully Chris,
yo,
big up yourself, same way, bro.
Yo, for real.
We need that kind of enlightenment on the Millennial View. You know, thank you for stopping by. Tell us where we can find you on social media.
So, social media, Gully Chris Danza. So on Instagram. If you can't find
you guys are about to get a list, so pay attention. Shit. I don't care how much you gotta promote. Go ahead, do it. All right. I don't care.
So on Instagram, Gully Chris Danza. So Gully, GULLYCHRIS DANSA. I know I switched it up a little because I felt like, you know, big up the Danza family, DANCA. But I was like, shit. I was like, well, I just put DANSA.
Yeah, I gotta
So I
stand
switch
out,
it up,
bro.
cause you know what I'm saying. But I try tea from them.
Exactly.
You know what I
Yeah, don't be generic, bro. Just stand out.
mean? And then shit. So and then I got Gully Chris reactions. I react to some videos, but the dancer one has got the 10K. If you go on my Gully Chris dancer, I got my link tree and I got 4 YouTube channels. I know it's crazy, but I do different stuff. That's why my most popular one. I say right now it's kind of crazy. He's got 700 subscribers. Gully Chris reactions. I do reactions to a lot of funny videos. YTPs, which is YouTube poops. They take videos and they mess up the audio. They change up. Yeah. So instead of saying something like, they'll make the like WWE YTP. Yeah. They'll make them say something like gay or some shit. But it's funny as fuck though. Oh. And then my main channel, it says my real name Chris Chalkus on YouTube. Tziokas.
How you pronounce it?
Tziokas. In Greek.
Tziokas?
Tziokas. Yeah.
Okay.
In Greek, but in English is Chalkus.
Okay.
So, I got 1,300 on there. And that's why I put my comedy, my dancing videos that I see on Instagram. That I got on Instagram. So, yeah. And then I got 2 more YouTube channels, and it's in the description, in the link tree on there. So, that's where you can find me. Twitter, I'm hardly on, but Gully Chris on Twitter. That's it.
All right.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, before we close it, should we tell them how I got my name, Gully?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So before I was called Gully, I was called Bleak.
Bleak?
Like Memphis Bleak.
Oh, okay.
Because I was the only Greek kid. In the area, so the black Greek. Yeah. And so they call me Bleak. So black Greek, Bleak, like Memphis Bleak. Because I used to love Memphis Bleak too. Yeah. It's like I was like, they used to call my brother Jimmy the Grack.
Yeah, okay.
So, because the Greek black.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, he got Grack. I'm going to take Bleak. I know that's taken, but. So I was called Bleak. But Gully Chris, all right? My Jerome's dad is from Greater Portmore. So.
Big up Portmore.
But I'm say Gully.
I don't know nothing, bro.
Everybody, but so back when I listen to everybody. So even though my name's Gully, I don't choose no side. You know what I mean? I love good music, whatever. But I was always listening to Movado. Yeah. So Jerome was like, yo, it's Gaza, bro. It's Gaza. Gaza was saying, I'm like, I know, but you know what I mean? Movado, I was listening to Movado. Yo, I don't know something about Movado, like Amazing Grace, shot fly through face, the boy, the trace. So I was like, yo, the man I sing bad man tune, dog, like sing and like. So I was like, yo, I always listening to Alliance a lot. So he's like, yo, y'all Gully youth. I'm like, yo, fuck out of here. And then like, but Gully in the hub means like, oh, you Gully, you tough. Yeah. So they heard it. And then it was like, oh, you Gully. Yeah. I'm like, I'm not Gully, bro. Chill. Exactly. And then so Bleak just disappeared and was just Gully.
Ja. Yeah, we're not discriminate with no side. Like,
because
we're just one. You know what I'm saying?
Dancing with him, bro. Like,
outside. But may I wrap it up, y'all know? Yeah. Millennial. Oh shit. My damn scrunchy.
Don't kill nobody.
Right. Millennial View. Sprint Ravers alongside Gully Chris.
Is it me?
Check in. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, leave a comment below. Why? Because it is very important to have a discussion with a friend.
Exactly.
You see me? So, in that final words,